Hey guys, what's up? I'm wearing a hat because this is really based on the video, so I don't usually wear hats, but I'm gonna wear it for this video. So as you can tell by the title, this is Justin Bieber closed his tour bus window in my face. Let's go back to Saturday. Today's Monday, but let's go back to Saturday. So on Saturday I was supposed to attend the Purpose tour, which I did. And so me and my friends got there around 4 and we just waited in line. I bought some merchandise, like a wristband, that's it. And yeah, my plan was to like sneak onto the floor and then maybe sneak into the pit, which, let me tell you, did not even work. I didn't even get to the floor. So if you're gonna try to do it, good luck, but for my venue it was not working out whatsoever. I see the concert, it's beautiful, like as always, like as expected, it's gonna be beautiful. I wanted to stay after the concert to, you know, see him leave or see where he was gonna go. Ended up not staying. I was with my friends Marina, Serena, and her friend, I forgot her name. Took her home and then we're just like killing time. But Serena gets a text from one of my other friends, our other friends I guess, and I guess Justin has been spotted in Clovis, and that's like 5 minutes from where we're at. Like if you don't live in Fresno, then you won't know, but everything is so close to Fresno, like in Fresno, everything is so close to each other, like it wouldn't be that hard to zoom across town in 5 minutes, you know, it's not that hard. So we zoom across and he's at the Old Town Saloon. Find out that you have to be 21 to get in, so we were a little bummed out. At this point we still think he's in there, but a group of believers come and one of them is fortunately 21 and she goes in and he's not in there anymore, so he left. So we were pretty bummed out. We were like, oh my god, like we missed him, like great, like what, like he's in Fresno, we can't meet him, like he's in our hometown and we can't even meet him. Like it's pretty sad. We're failures. We're waiting because we don't want to miss another update just in case something does happen. So this one fan page tagged me in a picture and he was seen at YOLO Sushi, and it rang a bell in my head. I was like, why does YOLO Sushi like sound so familiar to me? I was like, I swear this sounds familiar to me. And I remembered when I wanted sushi a while back, I looked up sushi places and YOLO Sushi was one of them, and I was like, I swear to god this is like down the street. And we were at a park by a freeway. If you live in Fresno, I'm pretty sure you know which one it is. And I was like thinking, I was like telling my friend Serena, I was like, Serena, we need to go, like, and she didn't want to go because she was like, oh no, by the time we get there he's gonna be gone. And I was like thinking to myself, like, this place sounds so close. And I was telling her, I was like, I think it's the one that's it's by Big Lots in this AMPM. Like, oh well, it's 2 miles away, it might be. And it ended up being that sushi place I thought it was. And so we got there, there was like 3 to 4 cop cars. All you see is his big 3 buses, like his tour buses. There's like a gray one, a black one, and a chrome one. And then there's 3 black SUVs, and that's about it. So we were gonna walk across the street and, you know, go in, but my friend Serena, being paranoid like she always is, she was like, oh no, there's too many cops, let's wait in the car. So we get back in the car and we go across the street to McDonald's so we can have a good view of where, like, you know, if we were to see them turn this way or go straight out or turn this way. And so we waited right there. We waited like, I wouldn't even say like 5 minutes. And so the SUVs leave, and we were sure if we should follow the SUVs or the buses. So we just ended up following the SUVs. And Serena already had a clue of where he was staying, because it's kind of obvious where people stay if they're famous here. I'm not gonna say, because what if he comes back, you know, one day? So I'm not gonna say where he stayed, but we had a feeling. So we followed the 3 SUVs because the 3 SUVs left on their own, and then the buses were still there when we left. And we got to the hotel, the buses were already there, which was kind of weird. And the SUVs were there. We hit the corner and there's like parking meters, so we parked right there and it was free, so it was good. And me, Marina, and Serena still. And mind you, this is like at 3 in the morning, and we had attended his concert at 7, like 6:30 the doors opened, and me and Serena were up from 6 a.m. that day to 3 a.m. We were almost up for a damn day straight. Let's just put that. I was tired. I probably had bags in our eyes. My makeup was smeared and nasty, and we were all tired, and you know, stuff like that. You know, the dealio. But it's Justin, we're gonna break a leg or two. So anyways, we were like, okay, we're gonna walk by the buses, and we're just gonna act like we're supposed to be here. Like, we were basically gonna pretend that we had a room at this hotel. And obviously it didn't work, because right when we passed the buses, like, the buses are right here, we're coming by to pass like that, and the security puts a light in my face, in all three of our faces, like, let's say this is the flashlight, and he's just like, no, 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 like, he was like flashing in our faces, and nope, nope, no. And I was trying to play it stupid, like, what are you talking about? No, like, I have a room here. And I was gonna say I have a room here, but then I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, let me see your key. So the security already knew what we were there for. He wasn't even gonna try to tell us to leave. He just said straight up no, like, no, don't even try. We're like, okay, we're gonna wake up in like 3 hours at 6 to watch him leave, because we're thinking that he's gonna leave like really early and stuff. Wake up at 6, get ready, and, you know, do our thing and go over there. I had a feeling once we knocked out, we were gonna knock out, like, be dead. Like, we were gonna be dead, because we were up for almost a day. I knew we were gonna be dead. I knew those alarms were not gonna wake us up, and they didn't wake us up. I didn't hear any alarms whatsoever, and I was so pissed at myself the next morning when I wake up and it's like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, oh my god, like, are you serious right now? Like, we blew our opportunity to meet Justin. Like, it's over, he's done, you know, he's not here anymore. Like, we already had accepted that. We laid in bed for an hour till about 11, and we were just so depressed about it, like, literally depressed. Like, I wanted to do nothing all day. I was like, I can't believe that we slept in and we missed him, and we're never gonna see him. Like, if we can't see him here, there's no way in hell we're gonna see him in LA. So now this day is Sunday. I'm sorry, I should have said that, but when we woke up and everything, it was Sunday, obviously. And Easter, it was Easter Sunday. And so we're like, no, he's gone, because he had 3 days off after our show. And we were like, no, 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 he's leaving. Like, he's gonna go spend time with family. Like, he's not gonna stay here. It was already 11, and we were like, you know what? Let's just check his hotel, the hotel he's at. Let's just check. Like, we can have closure to know that he's gone. Like, if he's gone, you know, his buses won't be there, nothing like that. Like, we'll be, like, I'll be fine with it. I just don't want to go out through my day not knowing if he was there at that time or not, you know. I had to know. We both had to know. So we hit the corner of his hotel, and there they are, the buses. And we both freaked the fuck out. Like, we're like, oh my god. Now, mind you, we woke up late. It's already 11. Like, you wouldn't think you would stay till 11. I don't know. I'm just saying. We're freaking out. We're like, what the fuck? This is meant to be. Like, this is meant to be. Like, we need to see him or meet him. Like, we need to. Like, we run over there. So, these are the sidewalks. There's a sidewalk on this side, and the hotel is over here. There's a sidewalk on the other side of the street, but it's just like some abandoned buildings, just like, you know, random buildings. It's nothing, it's like nothing special. And there's a parking spot right across the street, and it's like a big parking spot, and there is a chrome bus there, and it has the window open. And so, I mean, I didn't think anything of it. And then on the other side where the hotel is, all his buses were there, and like his SUV was there, but they're like, but like, I don't know why they didn't tell us anything or something, or they couldn't tell us anything, but like these like fans were like waiting to see Justin. It was like a girl and like her family, they were waiting to see Justin, but they had him like behind like caution tape, you know, like they're like, basically you can't pass this line, and they were way in like front of the hotel, like they were in the parking lot, like way deep from the chrome bus. I'm looking at the chrome bus, and then the window's open still, and like there's this girl in there, like I could see her perfectly through the window, like it's a little window like that, and I could see her like looking at me and kind of like smiling and laughing at me, and I was like, okay. And I didn't really think anything of it because I was like, why is she smiling at me? I was like, maybe because she knew what I was there for. She knew who I was there for. Like, I only have a damn shirt on. And let me tell you guys how we looked though before I get any fucking closer. We looked so nasty. I had a day-old mascara on. I just had washed my face like 5 minutes before. I had no makeup on except for on my damn eyes that was old ass mascara. My hair was fucking greasy. I had my shirt on from the concert. It probably smelled. I had joggers on. I had shoes on, like obviously, but we were just so raggedy. And then my friend Serena, she had black leggings on and she had some pink knee-high socks all the way up. I don't know why. And then she was wearing a blue ass shirt, and I was like if we were to meet Justin looking like that, oh my god, it would have been the funniest thing ever. But girls like looking at me and smiling at me. And so what I did is I was like, okay, yeah, so I looked down and I was like looking like from across the street, so I'm nowhere near the bus, like I'm across the street, but you know, it's like this big of a gap, like probably arm's length of a street, maybe bigger, I'm guessing, I don't know. And so I'm like looking at her, and then I'm like looking in there to see if I could see anything. It's pretty dark in there, I could just see her. And so I'm just still looking at the bus, and I'm looking at her. I'm just like looking at the window, you know, just to look at it. And then so is Serena, and I get so emotional at this part. Okay, so all I see come out so slowly and so perfectly is I see like a few strands of like blonde hair. And I was like, oh my god, like this is happening in slow motion, you guys. Like in my eyes it's happening in slow motion, but in like reality's eyes it's happening like fast. But I'm shaking thinking about it. Oh my god. I see blonde hair coming out, and I see Justin fucking Bieber. Like he puts his face outside of the window and he's looking at us. Like, I know people are gonna probably be like, he wasn't looking at you. Like, he wasn't. But me and my best friend were the only ones there across the street. Now the other fans were way over there. They were nowhere near distance of Justin. Like, nowhere near he could see him. Like, we were right directly. This is the bus. We were right here across the street. Two girls, obviously there for Justin. And obviously the girl had told him, like, I'm pretty sure she told him, like, oh my god, you have fans. I was like, I don't even remember looking on the sides of the street if a car was coming. I didn't look. I know for a fact I did not look. I darted to that window so fast, and it was just like, that's all I could see. Like, that's all I could see was him. Like, all I could see was him. And the fucked up thing where we fucked up at, and I know Justin doesn't like it, but Justin, you knew what was gonna happen when you stuck your head out that window. And I'm sorry, this is my first time seeing you outside of a concert, you know? Like, it's not like a concert where I'm guaranteed to see you, but from a distance. Like, this is right across the street. Like, this is like a fucking meet and greet. Like, I got $2,000 meet and greets without paying $2,000. And I, like, this window was really high. I'm 5'6", and it was still higher than me. And so we're like putting our hands through the window, and this little asshole, he puts his pillow on the window, like on the window, like, okay, you know, the window. He just puts it like covering the window, and he slowly but surely closes the window. And at that moment, I didn't even give a shit that he closed the window on us, honestly. I was bawling my eyes out, like, so bad. I was crying, like, hysterically, like, like, you know, when you actually have to move. What I think really scared Justin off from us is because we screamed when we seen him. But honestly, supporters since 2009, seeing their idol across the street, right there, were going to scream, I'm sorry. And I don't know if the fans that were over there, like on the other, like by the hotel, I don't know if they thought we were weird and just like yelling at the security, because right when that happened, the security came out. So I feel like they think that we were yelling at the security, but we were yelling at Justin. We were screaming at him. And I was like, oh my god, like I was just saying whatever I could for that time before he closed. I was like, oh my god, we've been waiting. Well, we were only waiting for like 5 minutes, but I was meaning to say like, oh my god, we've been looking for you all night, like we've been up, we raced over here. But I couldn't say that because we were waiting for you was the only thing that would come out of my mouth. And I'm pretty sure he heard it, but I don't know. He just closed the bus window in our face, and like 5 minutes later he was gone. And we followed him for a good 2 hours after in his bus, and we just kept, it was so funny because we kept getting off the freeway and then getting back on so we could pass his bus and scream, and then we'd get back off, and then we'd get back on, and then we'd get back off, and on and on and off and on, you know. And once we started realizing that he's taking these back roads, we're like, we're not even gonna try following him anymore. After 2 hours, we finally decided. We're like 40 miles from our hometown. Like, it was crazy. We didn't even know where we were. And it was just an awesome fucking day. I'm just glad that I got to see him, and it was only me and my best friend, and we got to experience that together, and honestly so grateful. I will meet him one day and tell him that he slammed the door in my face, but until then. Also, I'm going to try to insert some clips of like the side of the tour bus and what window he shut on us, so you guys like actually have proof and you guys know I'm not lying. But if I can't, they are on my Instagram. All my links and social media links will be down below. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the story time. Subscribe. I'll be back with another story time. Purpose slays. Okay, bye.